Hello, John.
Hey, George, how are you?
So what are we, 22, 24 hours in now?
I thought you were going to say 22, 24 years old. I'm like, boy, I wish. Yeah, I guess that's about right.
I'm seeing less smiles around. Is it starting to wear on your team?
I think it's just been a long day. And not that
Yeah.
we have, it's just at least for me, Saturday is kind of the time to, yeah, I might do some work here and there. I might do some email, but to be sort of intense all day on Saturday,
Now,
that doesn't happen.
earlier you sounded a little cocky to me that you thought you were in pretty good shape.
We're
Is it
in
you
really
still
good shape.
think you're ahead of the curve?
I think we're in excellent shape, actually, and I think part of the reason why is we don't have code-intensive project. I mean, we're doing some website work, which obviously is going to require some code, but we have a physical product. I mean, you can see our prototype is over
Oh,
here.
cool.
That
Cool.
we've been able to get some market
Okay,
research.
does it move and stuff?
Yeah, it moves. I can even put I'll demonstrate how it works with my laptop, if that's all right. So you sit tight, and I'll grab my laptop.
So you've already got some funding to get
Well,
manufacturing and
Well-
stuff set up?
we went to one of the big box stores. We bought a cart, collapsible cart. We ripped it apart. We got some zip ties. So this is a really, really crude prototype, but it's allowed us to get some market research. So we've interviewed a lot of the attendees here at the Startup Weekend event, and had them give us their feedback on what they liked, what they didn't like, what kind of features they would like to see in the product, what they would pay if this is a product they
So,
would buy, and so on.
what has your team been tasked with? What kind of things have they been doing, and what are they doing next?
Logo, web layout, that's important.
And who's doing the logo and web layout?
Primarily that's been driven by Heather. Heather, turn around and wave, sorry.
Hi, Heather. Thank you.
And then Jay has also helped Heather with the logo, and
Is Jay kind of a jack of all trades guy?
he's proven to be that way. I don't know if that's what he signed up for, but yeah,
Yeah.
he's been very versatile, and been able to be plugged in a lot of different areas and be very.
I bet that's nice to have.
Well, I mean, I'd say everyone on our team has been that way, because again, in my experience, and granted this is time number 2 attending a Startup Weekend event, but it seems like most of the companies that come out of Startup Weekend are software.
Yeah.
I wanted to try to come up with an idea that was more product related, something that people could actually use, so I think this has kind of been a unique team with respect to that.
So what are the other members then? What do they do?
So we know Heather's been responsible for
Right.
web and some of the logo. Jay actually has a big part to play on the logo as well.
Yeah.
And has helped with some of the color scheme and setting up the web, the sort of the back end of the website and email and things like that. Jay's also been pretty involved with product concepts, sketching out some ideas about what the product needs to be. Allison has been primarily our PR, marketing communications resource. She and I did some market research, talked to people, interviews, and so on. And then Stephen has been. We got some video from some of our market research.
Stephen.
We got some video from some of our market research, so he's in the process of editing some of that so that we can use that in our pitch presentation and upload some of that content to our website.
And then the last guy over here?
He is not on our team. He is consulting.
Is he a corporate spy?
I don't think he's a corporate spy, but he's using Heather as a consultant for their project. So we're doing okay. I mean, and we're able to help, and that's kind of the spirit of Startup Weekends. Is
Sure.
Sometimes teams get to a point where they need another resource, so they go and borrow that other resource from other teams.
So, if a person, almost anywhere in the world, but has their ideas and they think it could go if they just knew what to do next, what would you be the first couple of steps you would encourage them to think about?
It's an interesting question, George, because in my business, I'm asked that question a lot. I mean, we work with a lot of startups and entrepreneurs and early stage companies. And the thing that we advise all of the people that ask us that question, what should I do next, is prove or build the business case, basically. Prove there is a market for the product and that people are willing to buy the product that you have in mind. So build the business case. I mean, there are a few questions that you can ask about how big is the market, who uses the product, are there other competitive products in the marketplace, what would people pay for this, and so on and so forth. Build the business case. That's what people should do.
And the startup weekends, you think
I think
anybody when should they get involved with a startup weekend?
well, anytime there's one that's in a city near you. I mean, it's if you come to a startup weekend thinking that you're going to be a part of a team that starts a business that's going to generate millions of dollars, you're probably coming here for the wrong reason, I would say. We all hope, I guess, that we win the lottery, so to speak, when we participate in a startup weekend event. But when I came here in June to the event in Indianapolis in June, I didn't really have any expectations. But now that I've been through it once, I hope that this thing takes off, and I hope that it becomes crazy and successful in the marketplace. But more importantly, I have the opportunity to work with a handful of people to really see what skills they have and get firsthand experience sort of in the trenches working with people. So it's kind of networking, but now
so no matter what, there's a wealth
right.
that you take out of this.
Right.
Both in the experience and the people
right.
and the connections.
Right, like there are people here that I met the last event and certainly that I've met at this event that will continue to stay in touch and hopefully help one another in whatever way we can moving forward.
Thank you, John. Good
Sure.
luck, buddy.
All right, thanks, George.
I still cannot figure out how to turn the darn thing off.